Hello there, YouTube. So I'm gonna make a quick little video about the journey I went on today and picked up these two albums. I went to the record store, not knowing really what I was gonna purchase or what was gonna catch my eye. After like 2 hours of just walking up and down, 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 damn aisle. Um, by the way, if I ever go out in public wearing a double lock, shoot me in the fucking head, please. I now realize why um, Jerry Other or, or Michael Graves or Danzig, whoever the fuck, and I realize why they wear the double lock. It's not an attempt to look cool. It's the last resort to try and look cool when you're going bald. That's what that is. But anyway, onto these two records. After walking up and down the damn aisle, the CD aisle for like literally like 2 hours, not knowing really what I wanted to get. Um, I landed on either Incantation or Inquisition, which are two bands that I'm not hard. Of course, I know who they are, but I'm not too familiar with their records or do I own any of their albums. Um, so that's a pretty good shit there. And like I said, ultimately, it was either Incantation or Inquisition, and I was just back and forth, and I was like, all right, it's gonna be one of these two bands. Um, and after hearing, a track or two off this album, this Inquisition album, it's ultimately what I landed on. Um, then I was this close to buying the new Incantation, which is called. Let me look it up real quick. It's a death metal band. Um, Come on, you stupid shit phone. Yeah, their new album that came out in 2017 is called Profane Nexus by Incantation. Um, and they're more death metal, more of low growls kind of band. And so yeah, it was either death metal or black metal, death metal, black metal. And lately I've been binging a lot more black metal as opposed to death metal lately, these past couple weeks. Don't really know why. Um, it it changes, it alters. Sometimes it'll just be straight up brutal technical death metal only, and then sometimes it'll just be morose, depressive, suicidal black metal, and it it, it changes. But ultimately, the name of this album, of this beautiful, beautiful album, which I've yet to listen to in its entirety. The only track I heard off of it was "Arrival of Eons After." But what really, really intrigued me was the name of the album, Obscure Verses for the Multiverse. So that gave me a huge nerd boner, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Black metal, they're already talking about multiverses and shit. I'm sold. You have my fucking money. Take it. It's all yours. So I'm gonna open this motherfucker up. I haven't opened it yet. Let this little here. Swiss Army knife shit. Or it's not really a Swiss Army knife, but it's a pocket knife. So yeah, I can't wait to throw this shit on in a bit. Should be very nice. This album was released in 2013 off of Season of Mist. Yeah, Season of Mist, the name of the record company. Which by the way, that record company, that record label, has tons and tons of killer fucking bands, tons and tons of killer black metal bands. Um, I'll take all that shit off later. I'm just gonna open this up. Don't want to stab my eye out. I'll take off all that sticky shit later. The inside of the album is a satanic star pentagram with, what are those, like stars and shit? That's pretty cool. You got the pentagram with galaxies and stars and clusters and nebulas and all kinds of crazy shit. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging that already. There's the entire thing. The very thick booklet. Lyric sheets, lyric sheets, lyric sheets, lyric sheets. Alright, pretty sweet. So it's all pretty much doused in lyrics. That's the middle, the center of the booklet. Stupid fucking light, but oh well, we'll have to do. So yeah. You got Dagon on the guitar and vocalists, and Incubus on drums. This is very fucking killer shit. I can't wait to listen to this. So yeah, Inquisition, Obscure Verses for the Multiverse, released in 2013 off Season of Mist. It's a killer fucking record label. You guys, if you're not aware of them by now, sleeping under a rock or some shit. You should really check out bands that are on that label. Nothing but killer fucking bands. And I landed on this. There was a Best Buy across the street, and I heard rumors that by spring they're not going to be selling CDs anymore. So I went and check it out, and I asked one of the cashiers, and they said that that is true. By like June, July for sure, they're not gonna have any more CDs. So I went and raided one of their bins, and they had Sabotage for $6, and I was like, I fucking need that for $6. I've heard this album, never from start to finish, or like actually throwing on the album and listening to it in its entirety. I've heard all these songs, but this is, first time owning the record and throwing on the album start to finish. So I'll probably warm up my ears with some good old Black fucking Sabbath. With Sabotage. The 2012 remastered audio includes linear notes, expanded artwork, features classics like Hole in the Sky, Something to the Universe, of course. I'll just open this real quick, see what's in it. And then I'll fuck off. Because we all got things to do in this short little pit stop we call life. Come on, fuck. There we go. Sabotage, released in 1975. There's the inside of the CD. Ozzy motherfucking Osbourne and Tony motherfucking Iommi. I want to shoot myself for doing that, by the way. There's the band members. So yeah, their infinite awesomeness. So show you all this booklet real quick, and then I'll fuck off. It's the CD. Sabotage by Black motherfucking Sabbath. Depending on who you ask in Black Sabbath for their thoughts on the band's sixth studio album, it seems highly likely you'll get conflicting answers. Fucking metalheads. Metalheads will like argue over the color black not being black enough, or the color white not being bright enough. And metalheads just love to argue about the most inane, mundane shit. So yeah, that's it. Go inside of the booklet. Lyrics, little tidbit notes of assuming how the album came together and stuff like that. So yeah, scored this album for $6 at Best Buy, since they'll no longer be carrying CDs in the near future. So I'm out. I'm gonna warm up with Black Sabbath Sabotage, Black motherfucking Sabbath, and a band that I'm not all too familiar with, but caught my eye. And I've seen the name of the band on a shit ton of fucking, flyers from bands, whether they're touring, with bands like Behemoth or Septic Flesh, or just black metal bands within that genre, within that realm. And I always see these motherfuckers on sick ass bills and tours and stuff like that. So can't wait. Sabotage, obscure verses for the multiverse. Peace out, motherfuckers. Hell Satan.